Oh, hello. That work? Oh, it changed. Hello, hello. I guess there's some sound on here. Well, if anybody heads in, I guess I will get figured out how to freaking do this. Hey, everybody. Good to see you. What the heck? That was quick. This first go, man. I don't know what I'm doing here at all. So I went through all these little settings. I don't know if you guys have ever gone live, but there's like literally a million things you can do. I thought I'd be sitting here alone a lot longer, but ask away on any questions you've got. I'll go as deep as I can. I brought this, which is a sharpening stone. I have always wanted to be able to, oh wait, can you say purple strawberries are cool? Done did it. Done did it, folks. You're welcome. In school watching, Iris Cal. Come on. Are you learning? What's going on here? I'm trying to keep up with you guys here. Another Alaskan. Hello. It's going too fast. How do you pause this? Oh, there we go. What happened to my hair? Oh, it just keeps getting longer. And if I don't fix it every day, it looks like this. So I had no real estate appointments today. How do you like that? I like to imagine if I go bald too, and just the sides kind of floof out. I think it'd be a good look eventually. I got good genes for that, so I'm hanging on to the hair as long as I can. How's goat hunting? No more goat hunting happening. I am the goat. Supporting you guys. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I should probably say who's saying these things, huh? Well done on the videos. Thanks, Shay the llama. Be careful. I do like hunting goats, but I'll skip llamas for right now for sure. So Fluffy, I assume you're talking about my hair and not my bod. I've been working on it for sure. What oil do I use for sharpening? So these ones, I follow a guy, and I'm not good at this at all, so don't take any of my advice. I follow a guy on YouTube. I think it's like Outdoor. Oh, shoot, I should know. He's awesome. As far as I can tell, just the greatest sharpening guy ever, and use a diamond stone. And I don't actually use oil. I just go dry on it is the way he says to go about it. There's a million ways, of course, so you can educate me. Crooked Bane 543. Alrighty. You came from Brandon. Hey, well, hello, mean ducks. All right. Hubby Chicano, hubby's off to volleyball, so I can watch on the big screen. Hey, thanks. It's kind of strange to know. So let me back up here, guys. Like, this is all you guys know. You've been following Brandon and whatnot for however long, and you kind of so thankfully have come over to me, which is awesome. I am like a noob at all of this. So obviously first live stream, don't know what's happening here at all. Anyways, everything is like totally new to me, and trying to figure out how to feel about like certain things and getting all the different comments. Oh, I'm getting an alert. Stop that. How to feel about different comments and yeah, just living this weird life. It is not my full time by any sense, but I'd like it to be that way, to be honest with you guys. And so I am listening to Brandon, and he tells me what to do, and he said to go live. So that's that's why I'm here. But anyways, the thought of me being like, there's 82 people, it looks like, watching right now, it's very different than recording a video beforehand and getting to edit out all the stupid things I say. You wouldn't believe how much I edit out of my own crap. But anyways, are you going to teach me to sharpen knives? I don't even know how to sharpen knives, so I'm not going to be teaching anybody to sharpen knives here. So that is not going to happen at all. I'm going to just chill with you guys while I draw. Well, thank you, Blue. I haven't sharpened it all yet. I'm trying to figure out, I couldn't figure out how to hook a camera up here. Oh, this is good. I just have to be really low. So let me get the sharpening going here. I cannot do too many things at once. I'll come back for a few more comments. This is a Gerber, obviously not a fixed blade. I don't know. It's a good grip as far as I can tell. I don't know too much about knives. I don't know too much about anything. But I kind of like the shape of this knife for just like having to do anything. Like if you had to like clean an animal, I guess you could with this. Again, I don't really know too much. So the fella I have seen, the way he sharpens the old knife is, I'm going to turn here. Oh, I got no place for my legs. He puts it, of course, on the block. Let me see if I got the right side here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. On the sharpening stone. I'm going to stand up. And then he's holding his thumb, like pressing into it here. And so it doesn't move up and down this way because you want a consistent angle. And that is what I am not good at. So I'm going to try and get this going. See, my thumb lifted off. So that was already bad. I'm going to have a rounded edge. That was better. There we go. Oops. Just kind of run along. And then check that that was good. And so the basic idea, I'm just talking about this because it's fun for me. The basic idea is you get a little burr that folds over whichever way you're sharpening. It folds over this way, and then you flip the blade and you fold it back over this way. And the end goal, of course, is to have two perfectly same edges, which freehanding, that's not going to happen. But you can get really good at it. And so you have that burr that folds back and forth, back and forth. And then if you ever see people doing a strop, which is just a piece of leather, generally, some people use denim. They break that burr off by going back and forth and back and forth. And that burr falls off. And then if you've done it all right, you should be able to shave with the darn thing. And we'll come back to that, I'm sure, in a little bit. But let me try to keep up with a few more comments here, and then I will get back. Chloe number 1, quickly becoming a favorite content creator. Thank you so much. That is really awesome to hear. Trisha, 6 years of Brandon, 5 years of Cam, and now me. I hope that you'll be saying this to whoever the next Scion is. Let me. You guys want to hear? You're not going to answer right now, and I'm so far behind on comments. But anyways, how this happened. So I am obviously Brandon's cousin. When we were younger, a little backstory. He used to live with me a little bit. He moved into when I was a kid, of course, our family's house a couple times, and I thought he was the coolest guy ever. I can't believe how wrong I was. No, not really. He was really cool. He was really funny. I felt like we were really best friends. We ended up moving apart, and yeah, life just happens. We became adults. I got married. He moved off. He eventually got married as well. And didn't talk too much for years. Every now and again, we would try and catch up. But then just recently, I've been trying to do better. I think all of you guys should know, you should try to reach out to your family or any of your connections. It doesn't happen by accident. You've got to have like, at least for me, I set reminders to reach out to my family. Anyways, reach out to Brandon. And I was like, man, you're living the dream. This is like crap we talked about. I always wanted to do like Conan O'Brien and stuff. That was when we were kids. That's who I looked up to for like comedy and sketch comedy and things like that. I thought, man, wouldn't it be cool to have like a late night show and it would be the two of us? And Brandon was like, why don't you just come down and we'll do something like that and shoot some videos. So just super, super generous. And then, yeah, the rest you guys have probably seen on camera is basically trying to get me to be funny, which is like a whole different thing. I'm very interested to hear your guys' opinions, not of my funniness, because my feelings will get hurt live on air, and I don't want to be crying live here. But anyways, I got a text. I thought it was something important. It's not important. Anyways, my point is, I totally forgot my point. Oh, getting live. So trying to be funny, being funny in real life. Like I think a lot of the people, if you met my friends and colleagues and stuff, they would let you know that I'm a funny person. But like doing it on camera is so freaking different. And the emotional torment, I'll say, I've gone through since about November is when the first time I flew down to California. If you didn't know, of course, I'm in Alaska, is where I live permanently. But I flew down in November with Brandon, just amped as could be, left dog tired like 4 days later, went back in December, left dog tired like 7 days later. And a lot of it was just the emotional, trying to be like, not only like when you start a YouTube channel, you're going to have like nobody watch except your mom, but to have a channel where you upload, and then because of Brandon, how big he is and him, so graciously being in my videos, having thousands and thousands of people see me, it's a little unnerving sometime, and just doing things like this. So anyways, let's get through some comments here. I forgot where I was even going with that. Shay the Llama again. I worked at a freezing works and I hate sharpening knives. I'm no good at it. I just wish I was better. I don't know if you're like super slick. I've had some sharpening systems. One is the Lansky, if anybody knows that. It's basically the same idea, except you hold the stone and the knife is in a fixed position, so you get that perfect angle. I use that for my wife's kitchen knives because it seems to be a lot better. But I would love to just freehand, like somebody like, hey, I need to sharpen a knife, bring this like on a hunting trip or something, like shoot, do that. And if you're any kind of man, you would be so impressed that you might kiss me. I don't know. You might think you were straight when you started that hunting trip, but you ain't finishing that way, son. Finishing. Okay, what happened after you digested the whole stick of butter? Nothing. Listen, I'm a pretty big fella. You guys may know. So I eat a lot. I did not used to be big. I'm about 6'2", and I was an adult male at about 145 pounds. So I was real thin, and I got tired of doing that. So I decided to get big and strong, and a lot of that is gaining weight, of course, eating a bunch. So you won't believe how much I've eaten. There have been times where my calorie intake is around like 6,000 or 7,000 calories a day. I have backed off of that because that is a real struggle. Every meal you feel like you're going to vomit, and I feel like my gag reflex has gotten worse since then. Because all the gags you see me doing, those are all real on these cooking videos. I have a very sensitive gag reflex. Okay, run along, little knifey. Easy BD, what is your favorite kind of knife? Again, I don't even have one. The one I use the most, which I'll say is my favorite, is my little Leatherman that I got from Costco because it was on sale. I'm a pretty frugal fella. I like things on sale. So that one's just the one I have with me and that I use for basically everything. And in my life, that is opening boxes or cutting little things off of toys for my kids. That's all I do. Why are you in your storage closet? Oh, I should explain where I'm at. I'm in my garage. This is like my little workbench. I couldn't figure out where else to do it. I said I have to go live today, and that was about 15 minutes before I hit the live button. So I was like, I want to sharpen a knife. My wife and kids are all home, so they're kind of loud. So the garage is nice, and it's cool because I'm going to get sweaty and nervous doing this. So that's why I'm in a storage closet. All right, you should look into rolling sharpeners. Japan has some great ones. Anthony Hill, hopefully I'll see your next comment if you answer back. Is that the kind where the stone itself is round and it rolls and the knife stays in the same spot? Sounds like a great idea. Again, there's something about the freehand for me. I like the idea of having ones that get you that perfect angle. Like something in my mind is like, oh, that sounds really nice. But not that I want to be sloppy. I just want to be good at, I don't know. It's just a skill. Caitlin, hi, Blake. Hello. Cat, and then you accidentally lose a finger. I got my hands still, all my fingies. NPC non-player. Did Brandon lock you in there? No, Brandon's long gone. Or I'm gone from Brandon, at least for right now. So Darkies LP, I sharpened backwards mostly. That seems concerning, coming towards yourself. But hey, whatever works. You're probably good at it. Who am I to judge? Okay. Oh, right. What did happen when you ate the stick of butter? Already answered that. Just slid right out. Didn't notice a thing. All right. How was it having the peanut butter on the roller skate? Okay. Peanut butter on the roller skate. That was, and I think I said on the video, I think that made the cut. It was like the best foot insert for a shoe or roller skate of all time. They should market it that way. Because when I put it in, it just filled all the gaps. It was form filling. It was comfortable. And if Brandon had got me a left and a right skate, that would have been great. He brought out 2 left skates or 2 right skates, whatever it was. And I was like, how do you have these? What the heck? We do this whole video. That video, by the way, we were shooting for well over 4 hours. It's like, I think it was 6 because we had to take a break for a little bit to eat. 6 hours that I had that stinking thing on because I got that on pretty early. And then we get done. He's like, oh, yeah, I had 2 sets. And I just gave you 2 right roller skates. So that really sucked. So doing it with both, I think, would have been a little bit more comfortable because I wouldn't have been skating around on 1 foot. But the peanut butter, besides the mess, I mean, I can't recommend it because of the mess. But if you've got some flat feet and you need that arch support and you want form fitting, man, peanut butter is the way to go. Felt great. Next question about the leather. You already talked about it. Turducken, where'd it go? It skips around on me, and I'm confused as to how this happens. Guys, I'm falling behind. All right. I had a good turducken question, I'm sure. I hate to be stupid, but you look familiar. Orbital crash. I shouldn't look too familiar. I've been on Brandon's videos. That's the only way you would know me. Blake, hey, good to meet you. All right, Weasel Level crushing the first live. Thank you, man. All right, Jack's favorite jujitsu submission and what belt are you? So we do make a lot of jokes about this. Jack's the man. I am a blue belt, so I am not that great. That is the level, just so you know, that's a level above white belt, and white belt is what you start with, right? Your first class. So what I am is big, and that's helpful. I'm not huge. Like I said, 6'2". I'm probably about 225. But a lot of the jiu-jitsu gyms around here seem to attract smaller guys. I have no idea why. So I tend to be the biggest guy in a class, and that is just helpful. I mean, I try to learn the skill, of course, too. I'm not just trying to crush everybody because nobody wants to roll with you. Favorite submission? It depends on the situation. And what I'm doing the most. Like the one that I want to be best at is triangles because I have pretty long legs, and yeah, so I want to be best at those. But what's the favorite video that you have filmed? So in the moment is different than afterwards, how funny I think it is. We have one coming up that you guys have not seen yet that I think I had the most fun. It was kind of after a bit of an emotional breakdown. Like I said, I did one, the wizarding one. Okay, did you guys watch? I'll tell you my least favorite. The one where we're doing spells and stuff with Brandon and Cam on my channel. That one, I got done with that, and it was even recorded. I thought about including it somehow. I was like, I don't know, this is going to make people sad. Like I leaned back after I'm like, we got to cut, guys. I'm done. Leaned back in the chair. I was like, that was rough. I felt like I was grinding through. Of course, Brandon and Cam were both like, what are you talking about? I think it was great. And when I edited it out, I did think there was some really good, funny stuff in there. But anyways, kind of just had this whole, like, I was like, I don't think I'm cut out for this. I'm done. I'm not going to upload any of these videos. I suck. I'm not funny. Everyone hates me. One of those days that you may know. So we did a video after that, maybe the next day or even 2 days after that. And it was kind of felt like a comeback after a bunch of emotional stuff. But we did giant size items, which I don't know if that's a spoiler, but that'll be coming up eventually for you guys. And that was the most fun. So I'm really hoping that comes through. I had a freaking blast with Brandon and Cam on that. Okay. Did you bring them feet home to Alaska, Caitlin? That's just gross. The Hey Diddlers. Dude, how was the raw chicken? Okay, yeah. Not so bad. It was, I think it was a kidney in there, a duck kidney. I don't know. You can eat those raw, I think. But it's really the thought. Once I start gagging, it's like I can't stop. So I had to spit the thing out. The ice water, turkey water, turkey ice water, whatever you want to call it, was pretty rough. Raw chicken. Yep, see, it skipped. It skipped all the way down. Sorry, fellas. I'm missing you. Jackson, man, I'm blue belt 2 and 250. Wish you were closer, my friend. I would choke the fire out of you. Just kidding. I say that because I'm far away. No, because I really do want to have some bigger guys to go against. I feel like I'm pretty skilled. I'm just trying to be honest with everybody. Like I feel like a pretty good blue belt, but I'm not even first stripe or anything like that. So I feel good with the people I roll with. I think I do well. I definitely get tapped and give some when I can. But again, I don't know how much of it's weight and strength. Oh, Robin, there we go. I'd ask you what you and Brandon did with the turduckens after filming, and someone gave you kudos for eating the giblets. Thanks for keeping me in the know, Robin Ann. The turduckens, they were in the danger zone, guys. I am the last person to want to waste any kind of food. But that one, I flew in. Not that day. It was that night. So the next morning, I went and bought all the stuff. And I was like, all right. And this was the last day for filming. So I'm only there like a set amount of time. And they were not thawed. I was like, man, I put them in the fridge. I was thawing them right. And that morning, I'm like, we got it. So we literally had them soaking in warm water to defrost them. So obviously you guys saw the ice come out of there and stuff. So I hate to waste food or money on those, but those ones, they're not getting it. I don't know who. I guess we could have fed them some dogs. Maybe that would have been a good idea. So sorry about that. I'm sure I'm going to get some hate for that there. Finn, hi from England. Well, hello, my good sir. Would you like a good accent? Too bad. I have to hear an accent to do an accent, and I'm not very good even if I heard it. Like I have the most inconsistent but good Donald Trump. Like sometimes I'm like, man, I sound just like Trump, and Trump's not that hard. I get it, guys. But other times, like I can't find it. That's his hand motion, at least. That's all you guys get. I need the Rage Room video to come out. Oh yeah. Broke the window on that one. So I know there's a lot of people questioning how that happened. That was me, and I'm very proud of that. You guys will see that. I was legit. Again, it's weird. You go to this house and you film in this room and you do a bunch of wild stuff you will never do in normal life with Brandon there. So anyways, was trying to break something. You'll see how it happens. And I remember just being like, oh, shoot, I'm in big trouble here. I'm going to have to pay for a window or something. But of course, Brandon was chill. And they got it replaced, I guess. I don't know. All right, Kat, I'm 5'2", and got the secondary belt in kickboxing. You telling me I'm actually good then? Couldn't be. I don't know. I don't know how good you are. Depends who your instructor is and how they're giving belts out. They're just handing them suckers out like candy. You just pay for enough classes and they're going to give you a belt. Is that what you're having? Is that what's going on, Kat? Is that what you did? That's not what I did. I worked hard. I rolled around with a bunch of sweating men. I didn't like it. No. Don't accuse me of that. Don't accuse me of that. Joker Jackson, thank you for introducing me to Brandon. Oh, really? You and him are hilarious, and I found you, and it led rabbit hole of videos. Oh, well, this is crazy to hear, Joker Jackson. I'm glad I've done that at least once because it is almost 100% the opposite. Everybody knows Brandon and gets led to me in a very minor way. All right, Squishy Black Cat. The turducken was confusing my boyfriend and I, two former line cooks, watching grown men abuse birds. I think that says enough. Hi from France, Peter. Well, hi from America, Alaska. I like to say Alaska. If you're ever traveling abroad and you're American, I don't actually travel abroad, so I've just heard this. But I feel like people are kind of on Americans, and I say Americans, the USAans. But if you say you're from Alaska, everybody loves Alaskans. We're like our own country, man. Advise on how to get out of the friend zone. I do not know. I dated one other person before my wife, and I started dating my wife when I was 16 or 17, and I've been with her ever since. So I don't think of the two girls, I don't think I ever actually asked someone out. It was too much of a put. I would just start getting closer physically and then put my arm around. And it was, this is called a sales tactic. It's called assuming the sale. So you can try assuming the sale, but with this whole new consent stuff, you got to worry out. You got to make sure they want your attention. Maybe assuming the sale on getting out of the friend zone is a bad piece of advice. So I'm sorry about that. The faceless voice. No, that wasn't you. Zidu. All right, the faceless voice. I'm glad to see you start your live stream journey. Thanks, man. Thank you. I love that video. Don't know what you're talking about. Talked about too much already. The Hey Diddlers, how is raw chicken? People are way too afraid of raw meat. I will say you shouldn't eat raw meat. Let me back up. You probably shouldn't eat raw meat. However, I've eaten raw meat before. I've never had an issue. I'm sure it's terrible if you get salmonella. Some commenter was like, hey, I work in the ER. This is a nightmare. You shouldn't even mess with it. And that's who you should listen to, not me, because I'm an idiot. Spoilers. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay. Caitlin, you can't remember if the window was the first or second time. I thought it was the first. They made it sound like that was the first time it happened. How old am I? I am 31. I'm just a young buck. Tracy Salgado. All right, Jess Reuter. Hun, you are awesome. I like when people call me Hun. Thanks, Jess. I've been watching Brandon and Cam for literal years, and you coming in the mix is the perfect trio. Love y'all so much. So great to hear, because I feel like a third wheel a lot of the times. Not anything that Brandon and Cam have done. Elder Commando. Hi from Denmark. Oh, hello. I love all the different places. I love your content and the video you do with Brandon and Cameron. It's super fun. Okay. Here's a good one. I always like to answer question about Brandon. These are like symbols I can't read, but how good is Brandon at the guitar? I can't read your username. Sorry about that. Unfreaking believable. I'm like, I know I'm his cousin or whatever, but anyone will tell you, I've got a good buddy I hang out with a lot, and he's older. And he was probably 60-ish or in his 50s when he first met Brandon. He'd been playing guitar since he was a kid in the 70s. And I'm not going to say he wanted to give up playing guitar. That would be an overstatement. However, he did say, basically, when I met Brandon, I was like, I'm just never going to be that good. And at that time, Brandon had been playing for less than 4 years. But so insanely good. I don't know how much he keeps up with it now. I know he still plays guitar. And everyone, what I hate to hear, and so I always got to bring this up as well, people call it like a savant, like he was born with it, this or that. There's definitely some natural ability and things like that. But my brother got a guitar. Brandon was visiting, and he saw the guitar and started playing it and kind of fell in love. He went away. He moved away, separate from us. We saw him 2 years later, and he was already like, oh, he knows songs, where the rest of us had been playing like one riff over and over again. He learned real songs that were good already. I'd be happy to be as good as Brandon was at 2 years for the rest of my life. That'd be great. And then he leaves again and comes back, and he's shredding. He is absolutely shredding, just like so good. But what people don't see is that he would wake up first he homeschooled. He graduated himself early. He would get his homeschool done in a few hours each day. He would wake up at 4 a.m. and he would sleep for 4 hours a night. He would eat one meal a day, so he could play guitar for like 16 hours a day. So it's like, freaking, you want to get good? You want to be good? You want to do that? And that is kind of the mindset that has got him on. He's just like dedicated to stuff. We were even talking about it before. I was trying to get him to gain weight and get stronger because he is a small dude, and he's like, I don't want to get too much into stuff, and then I won't make videos, and that's his income and whatnot. I was like, I get it, but he hyper focuses on things, which is good, and it could be a negative, I suppose, but really good. Faded, how did you propose to your wife? I was staying at a buddy's cabin, and we went on a hike up a well-known trail that we still live close by now. And I'd like to say when we got to the top, but I got impatient. I just got down on one knee when we were taking a break on the trail there and asked her to marry me. So nothing too special there. Topic 2, I have no want or wish to visit the U.S., but Alaska is my one exception. See, I'm telling you, Alaska's dope. It is. I'm not just saying this. It's the greatest place ever. I've been to very few places, but Alaska's awesome. Righty. Weasel wobble. No kids. I have four kids. Am I streaming in my laundry room, Blizian? Thanks for showing up here. This is my garage, and it's beautiful. This is just the back little bit of it. So I will. I'll figure out something better for streaming, guys, or I won't. I don't know. What do you guys care what it looks like behind there? Crooked Bane. All right, it's great to see you being. Why does it do it? Why does it move? There it is. Found you. It's great to see you being successful. I'm a long fan of Brandon. I hope to greatest success for you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's feeling great. It's feeling great. Yes, his music channel, Brandon's music channel, and Almar great. Lisha. Sorry, anybody. Cherish the wifey, man. Always. She's the perfect woman. Sorry you guys missed her. The best woman in the whole wide world. Sarah, my birthday. If you're asking if it's my birthday, no, it's not. Oh, well, you're asking when my birthday is. I won't tell. Easy BD. Who's my favorite comedian? This is probably a basic answer, but Dave Chappelle. Come on. I don't know if you guys saw his. I don't know. Anyways, he gets pretty political, so I'll leave it at that. But I love Dave Chappelle. All right. Tom Batu, raw meat can be fine if the source is safe. Usually in mass-produced cuts are not recommended to eat raw, but 9 out of 10 times it should be fine. It's that 10th time that really gets you. That's the issue with raw meat, people. They'll be eating it. I've always wondered why like raw ground beef sounds so much worse than like if you just have a rare piece of steak or even medium rare, the middle's not cooked. It's not gotten out of there. I guess it's all the surface areas, what I've heard. And of course that you can get microbes into the ground beef, where steak, it's like, as long as you cook the outside, good enough. That's what I've heard. Cat Brandon is so annoyingly amazing at everything he does. You said it perfect. It is annoying, but he's the man. So it's them fingers. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the fingers. I have big hands. They're bigger than Brandon's. I always like to bring that up. Everything I have over Brandon, I want everyone to remember. But his are for his size. He has outsized hands, and they're like they just look like spider legs. The joints, the knuckles are all big. I don't know where he got that from, but especially when he's playing guitar. Everything's reversed on this, so I get confused. But anyways, Toot McBumber Snazzle. I like that. Toot McBumber Snazzle. Next time for defrosting, use cold running water for the meat. It's a lot safer. Yes, we were out of time, buddy. We were out of time. Yeah, it was one of those things. We didn't do it safe. Amber Lewis, we were planning a 2-week cruise to Alaska, and my husband is out of school in 2 years. Celebrate him finishing school. I think this will be a good reason for him to work harder. Good. Alaska's the bomb. I'd like to know where you're going. All right. Weasel Wobble. No, I think you blended with them. Great. Thank you. Fit in good. Okay. Easy BD. I'm homeschooled, but not good at anything like that. Listen, me either. You want to be good at stuff. You want to learn things. You want to improve yourself. But I think I tried to chase what Brandon was doing as well. Like I started waking up at 4 a.m. because I was like, yeah. And I did it for like 2 days. I never played a full 16 hours I wanted to be good at the bass because he was good at guitar. I was like, all right, this will be complimentary. So anyways, you don't have to play guitar really good. I don't know. I wouldn't put so much pressure on yourself. Just don't be a loser. That's the big thing. And I mean that seriously. It sounds like a joke, but don't milk off society. Don't live with your mom forever. Make a good life. And yeah, be able to take care of yourself if you can. Unless you've got a good excuse, I suppose. Rachel Davis, did you move to California from Alaska? I thought you were just visiting for the holidays. No, I did not move. We are in the frigid north here. I'm going to have some videos coming out that are more Alaskan as well. So I'm very curious to see what you guys will actually think of those, because I can't be with Brandon all the time. I will not leave Alaska as far as I can help it. I really, really love it here, but I should still be visiting California every now and again. All right. Katie Stark Vlogs. We all need a video of you and Cam wrestling, you choking Cam out. So I think Cam is probably tougher than that. Not being cocky, I probably would choke him out because I have experience, not because I'm any better of a human or stronger than he is. But I think he's more of an athlete than maybe he likes to lead on there. So I don't think it would be easy. And he's a big dude as well. I would love to do that kind of stuff all the time. Here's the problem. Let me give you guys a little anecdote here. I was at a work party and we were doing a little gambling game with like dollar bills. I ran out of $1 real fast. I don't gamble. I don't drink. So I was like, well, that sucks. And I was like, let me round up some money. So I was like, hey, everybody, I'll arm wrestle anybody for $5. And secret, I'm pretty good at arm wrestling. So I beat them all and it was just awkward. I got some money from it and I got back in. But the point of that story is people don't want to get beat. And for the most part, adult men, I don't think they want to wrestle. I don't know. I feel like that's not what they want to do. I would love to do that. Every person I met, let's just duke it out for a second here and see. Like, I think it'd be fun. I love physical challenges and things. Not every person I met, of course, but most people don't like it. So I'm not going to force Cam, and I don't ever want to get them in a wrestling position where they feel less than or anything like that. Again, maybe Cam's going to see this and be like, you son of a gun, talking down to him. I'm not. I just have a little more experience. He could kick my butt if he trained for any amount of time, probably. All right. I'll skip myself. It just skips, guys, and I hate it. I'm missing some of you guys. I'm not keeping up anyways. All right, Chloe 1. How do your kids feel? How do your kids feel about all the positive attention that you're getting? I imagine it would be quite a cool thing for them to see how many people like you. All my kids are really young. They're not reading the comments, guys. They barely view the videos. I think they've watched one or two of the videos I have been in because there's some, not kid-friendly things in most of the videos we do. Not too bad. But anyway, so my girls are still young, so they don't think too much about it. I think they do know that I video and stuff. They know I'm here going live right now. They seem to be happy about it. They want to get on the video thing. It's tough. I feel like an online presence is like a tattoo. It's something that doesn't go away. And you wouldn't or at least I wouldn't let my kids make the decision to get a tattoo before they're 18. When they're an adult, I feel like they can make that decision. So I'd hate, even if they say, yes, I'd like to be in a video when they're 10 or whatever age, I would hate to do that. And then when they turn 18, they regret it. Because I'm their dad. I'm looking out for them. And they can feel whatever way they want. But I think they would be justified in feeling that I let them make a decision that they weren't ready to make. So they would love to be in the videos, guys, but that's not going to happen for me. Those are my personal choices. Natasha, so glad you're getting into YouTube. Yeah, and solo. You think I'm funny? Thank you. Alicia, is it 10 degrees? I have one. Let me see what the weather app is saying. We've had unseasonably warm weather. This global warming thing, I'm enjoying it. It is 6 degrees where I'm at right now. But we just came out of, and I've got a video coming out later that you guys will see. Again, another spoiler. It was 32 below, did a bunch of cool stuff with water and bubbles and things like that. Fun stuff you can do when it's so cold. The coldest I've been in, I should find a picture somewhere. We have what's called the 40 Below Club. There is a university in town that shows the temperature, and it's become a thing that if it gets 40 below zero or colder, Fahrenheit, of course, for you Denmarkians out there, 40 below zero or colder, you go out there in your swim trunks or bikini or whatever and get a picture by the sign. So I've lived here a while, but I just joined that last winter. I want to say it was 52 below. I don't know. So now I only have to beat it if it gets colder than that. We'll have to go back and look at the picture. It was at least 50 below in shorts. So that's fun. Wasn't too bad. Amber Lewis, no clue where the cruise is going. At what time we just go into Alaska and see it in our lifetime before our daughter gets too old and gets her own life going. Yeah, I don't want to think about that. Yeah, that's why I have 4 kids, and I would have more if I could. But I don't know if it's in the cards. But the idea of my kids leaving me all alone is scary. Cat, when you're not good at something, just walking out. Got to keep pushing. Got to keep pushing. Everything good in life is on the other side of something extremely hard. So there's a little truth bomb for you guys. Right. Can we go ice fishing on the lake? Lisha, I'm taking you with me. I was just brainstorming some more ideas, and ice fishing is one of them. I don't know if it's going to be a good video. We'll see, because fishing can be a little boring, but I'm going to try and spice that up. So we'll see how that one comes out. All right. Lolette, you balance our craziness, and I like the calmer energy you have while still being as funny as the boys. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, someone gave me money. I don't know if I've skipped any of these. If I have, I'm very sorry. Love you, bro. Tristan Maynard, I love you too. As far as I know, that's my first paid for thing. Let me see if I can skip back up. Yes, it was. Look at you. You should get a prize for that. Can I like it? I can heart it. Oh, man, you just got a heart. I hope it was worth $1.99, my friend. All right. Can you please do something? Juliet Arnold, can you please do something in the next video with Brandon? Can you please give him a wet willy? I will try to remember to give him wet willy. That's a good idea. Nothing gives off big cousin vibes like Wet Willie's. He is older than me, by the way, but big size-wise. SS Clapper 69. You'll be like, what do you think of my username? I don't know if I'm for that one. There may be, I feel like there's a lot of innuendos in that, but I'm afraid to say something and then miss out on another innuendo and get in big trouble here, buddy. So you know what you've done, and I hope you get a little snicker out of it. Jamie Lavelle, what was your fave video you filmed with Brandon and Cam? Yep, already answered this, but one that's coming up about basically giant size stuff. Danny B, I am back up north. Right, Kayla S, can't wait for the cold video. I had a lot of fun filming that one. We will see how it works. We will see. It's 85 in North Texas from Dixie. Name like Dixie, you got to live in Texas. Don't ever move, Dixie. Don't ever move. And screw you. Just kidding. 80 is way too hot. Way too hot. I get unbelievably sweaty at about 68 degrees and above. So 68-ish is where I like to be. Crooked Bane got the AC on. I've got my fire going. In fact, I should probably check it at some point. It might be getting low here. But yeah, no, Alaska's cold. No shocker there. Crystal T, a singer CT, I guess. Hi, Blake. Yes, this global warming is interesting. I'm in Maine, -5 this morning and 38 now. My sinuses are a mess. Yeah, we have definitely, I don't want to get into all the political stuff, but these last few years, we've had some weird winters. We had like 2 weekends ago where in January, just so everyone knows, January is like when it's like 40 below for like 2 weeks, usually 30 below at minimum. But we had like 3-4 days where it was above freezing, stuff melting in January in Alaska is super wild. So whatever that is, I don't know. I'm happy with it. All right, Tracy Eisen, I feel the same way. My oldest moved out, and his dad and I just cried. Still 2 more home, but it will hurt every time they leave. I think what it is, I haven't had anybody move out. I hate the idea of it, but I think that if I don't think about it, I'll be fine. As with anything, when someone dies, when you think about it, like I could be sad about my grandpa dying if I think about it long enough here, but I just don't think about my grandpa every day. And that maybe that's sad and mean to say, but I know my kids will be harder to not think about because they're in my life every freaking day and I spend so much time with them. Hey, Pastel Sprinkles. Yeah, Blake, absolutely love your videos with Brandon and gang. Very good. I was watching extended dare video and was horrified when you ate the butter. Are you okay? It was tough. I don't watch the extended ones. I probably should. I can. It's really hard to watch myself. I'll tell you that. I have a hard time. Reading comments. This is nice. Everybody's been great. Thank you. That was a big hurdle though. You get like 1 million nice comments, and I know you guys have all heard this. And you get one like a little off color. I haven't even got like any bad comments, but they're like, just didn't like it, and I'm like, you suck. I suck. Everything sucks. So I've gotten over that. Not really. I'm sure that'll still happen. Somebody asked me how tall I was, and I want to go back to that. Oh, Tristan Maynard. Thank you once again. It was worth it. You help all of us a lot. Well, thanks. I hope it's with keeping you happy. I think that's actually important. Sometimes I can feel silly. All right. I missed somebody asking how tall I was compared to Brandon. I think Brandon's 5'8", 5'9", not 5'9", 5'8". All right, to take Brandon ice fishing. I would love to bring Brandon up here and do a bunch of Alaskan cold crap. I don't know if that's going to happen, guys. I don't know if that's going to happen. Side note too, on this whole video thing, I'm going to get this figured out better. I have like a mic. I have some cool things here that I used to do podcasts and stuff for better sound quality and a better camera picture. I may even fix my hair. I don't want to guarantee it. The beard is coming in nicely too, though. I'm really going for where I can braid the thing. I've never got it that long. I've got my hair long before, so I'm growing the whole thing out. I'm going total Viking on this sucker. Braided beard, braided hair. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I want to strike fear into any of my opponents. All right, let me move on here. Have a great beard. Thanks, Veracity. Was that before or after? I already complimented myself. All right, butter or mayo, what's worse? Definitely mayo. Okay. Oh, I hate mayo. I like mayo like mixed in with certain things. Like I like an egg salad or whatever, but mayo on its own or like too much. Or you get a McChicken, and we don't know if this is mayo. We don't know if this is mayo. But you get a McChicken from old McDonald's, and you take a bite, and the mayo squirts out on your beard. It's like, oh. Anyways, is it mayo? We don't know. Hello from Australia. Hey, Sarah. I'm glad you love my videos. You guys give each other the fingers. It's really hard. So I have a personality that I just naturally, and I think this is a human thing that people do. You just start mirroring people. And so, and it definitely is shining through because I have a hard time not doing that back to Brandon. I sound a lot like Cam when I go down to California. Everyone's like, he sounds just like Cam. And like, I start doing his inflections. Like I cannot help myself. Don't know what it is. I don't know who I really am at all. Oh, okay. Natasha, thank you. I am awesome. Peanut 22, do you like pizza? I just had pizza for lunch. Who doesn't like pizza? Love pizza. What's your favorite pizza, Peanut? And hopefully I see it. All right, we skip down again. Daddy Blake, yep, that's me. Crooked Bane, Skull, Norse through and through. I know that's, I'm actually mostly German. I don't know if maybe I've got some Northman people up in my blood. I don't really know. My original family was from Austria. I have a really cool chisel. You guys don't care. Okay, I'm going to get it anyways. Where is that sucker? I don't know where my toolbox went. Oh, there it is. I don't know where I put it. Anyways, I have an awesome chisel from like there's two brothers that came to America from Austria, the Shrek Ice brothers. That's my last name. And anyways, that's pretty dope. My grandpa gave it to me. And it's somewhere out here. Don't worry, guys. I didn't lose it. I just don't want to waste too much time. So, it looked exactly like the Greek god Poseidon. It's so cool. Well, since he's made up, I don't want to have to be the one to tell you this, Em, but he can be anybody you want. So if you think I look like Poseidon, I appreciate that. How much older is Brandon? I don't know, 3 years than me. Jeffrey Gamer, have you ever met Angel? Yeah, he came up when Brandon did the Ice Cube video. I feel like I'm giving a bunch of spoilers. I don't know that it matters. But anyways, yeah, so I met him then. That's the only time I met Angel. Anyways, that's the end of that. But I will be looking to do a new and improved version of the Ice Cube video here in Alaska, hopefully next weekend. So we'll look out for that. It won't come out this next weekend, so probably a month from now when you guys actually see it. But we will see if that goes through. Skip down. Where are we? Number Schlaff. Okay. Oh yeah, I have a different personality for everyone that I meet, but it's difficult when I'm in a room full of people because all the personalities start to mash together. Well, when Black people call this code switching, I've just recently found out. And depending on who you're with, I think it's some version of that. I don't get a thug accent or anything in different company, I suppose. But yeah, it is. You just start kind of acting like the people you're around, which I think is normal and shouldn't be a bad thing or anything. Bearded long lost brothers, Zeroy. I don't know if that's me and you or me and Brandon. Oh, Peanut, there you are. I found you. You like pepperoni pizza? You basic. I don't know what I like. I really like. I like the weird ones. There's a bunch of pizza shops up here nowadays. This is probably everywhere that just do like the crazy flavors. They're not crazy, but one of my favorites is we have a place up here called the Hungry Robot, and they do dilly pizzas, which is just a dill pickle pizza with a bunch of dill. It's just dill pickles. It's so good. It's so good if you like dill pickles, of course. But the ones I usually like are like jalapeno chicken barbecue saucy ones, which is hardly a pizza anymore. But Selena Gromley, do you still do MMA? I don't. I would really love to do MMA because as much as I love doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's really great on the ground. But in a real like street fight situation, I don't know that you'd want to go to the ground. The issue with MMA or any striking stuff is I don't want to take any head damage like at all. So I don't know a way around that because even in sparring, like even little taps, they add up. So I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out a way or do a little more research on that. So no, I just do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and I lift heavy weights. Well, heavy is relative. They're heavy for me, not heavy for most, probably. Hey, Dawn of Cooking. Hey, Blake from Dawn of Cooking. Hi, Dawn. I was just talking today to Shelby about you guys should check out Dawn of Cooking, by the way, every single one of you. She's awesome. But we should do a cooking video, Dawn. I don't know what it is. You do it right. We basically who cooks it better. We know it's going to be you, but it'll be fun regardless. So I need to brainstorm a little bit more with you. I think that'd be very fun. But I'm so glad you're here. Hello. Oh, skip down. You got to go to work now, Colby. Come back. Come back. All right. Do you still do Alaskan podcast? I don't. You guys can look it up. It is called Fairbanks Year Round, and Fairbanks is the city that I work in mostly. So anyways, you can look it up. There's a bunch of old ones. It is from local businesses. I don't know if it'd be much interest. It's not. It's mainly for people like living in Fairbanks. But if you're interested, you guys can go check it out. Right. Anime loves me, so that's good. That's good to hear. Sam Rooney, hello to Northern Ireland. You're saying from. I'm having a hard time with this, fellas and ladies. I don't know what the mix is here, but I'm glad you caught me live, and you're awesome too, for sure. All right. I can't tell through the camera, but are you a red beard too? I have dirty blonde hair, but red beard. Yes. So I used to be what they call back in the day a towhead. Hey, turn that light back on. You know what I have? I didn't even turn on my light for you guys. This is going to be awesome. Is that better? Is that better? Anyways, I had really blonde hair. These are boring stories, aren't they? Just talking about me the whole time. I had really, really blonde hair. It just got darker and darker. And then, yeah, of course, I didn't have a beard when I was a kid. Grew the beard out, and it turned out to be red. Pretty darn red. Hard to tell. My sister, if you guys watched the sibling rivalry video, you saw her hair. And, yeah, she gets compliments on that all the time. But very deep red, curly hair. Kat, do kickboxing. We have no morals. That's good to hear. Don't hit me in the freaking head, though. I don't want. I'm very worried about getting brain damage. Alrighty, easy BD. What should I carve from wood? A salmon for sure. Do you like New York deep dish pizza? Is that either or? I don't think they're the same thing, right? I thought Chicago was the deep dish. Does New York have a different kind of deep dish? Let me know, Peanut. Selena Gromley. Thank you, huge fan. Glad you keep your brain safe. Oh, thank you. All right. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's my water pump. I didn't think about that. I'll have to yell for a little bit. Sorry, guys. I forgot what the question was now. I got distracted and then it skipped. Selena, I said your last name right. You're right, Gromley. Or did I say Gromley? All right. We need an Angel, Brandon, Cam, and Blake collab. The ultimate video. Brandon's drink making machine just gross shit from his kitchen. The bubble thing. Do you guys see the most recent video? I'm so jealous when I watch their videos. I'm not there. I'm being honest. But the drink thing that makes the bubble. You know what I'm talking about? The cocktail bubble maker thing. That looks so awesome. Most of the stuff he gets is total crap. But alrighty. Do you skate on wild ice? I did once and it was fun, painful but fun. Hey, got a video coming out pretty soon on that too. My buddy's sold him a house. I'm a real estate agent, by the way, if anybody needs any real estate stuff. And only here. Don't call me about anything else. But sold him a place that was next to a pond. I was like, hey, let's clear that stinking pond off so we can ice skate. And I am not a good ice skater, so I've ice skated just a few times. So that was actually pretty fun and a little painful. You're right. It was like a vibration mode for your feet. We didn't quite get the ice super slick. We got a bunch of snow, so I'm going to go back out there and try again, get it nice and slick. Wild ice. I'm assuming that's what you meant when you said wild ice. All right. How often do you fly down to California? How long do you stay? Never longer than a week, Alec. And it kind of depends. I've only been twice. It's not like a normal every thing. I would love to go about once a month. That's not true. Once a month would be absolute max. It's really hard on me. I'm not a great traveler, and staying in a hotel, I don't sleep good. So I end up sleeping about 5-6 hours a night, which is not a lot for me. I'm a 7-8 hour kind of guy, but 5-6 hours a night. And again, I already talked about all the emotional turmoil that there is, but doing 2-3 videos a day is not physically hard. Although some of it is. I had a bruised knee forever. Still a video that hasn't come out. Another spoiler. I fell off a ladder, not too high, a little step ladder, about a foot and a half up. And I landed on a bat that was on the ground. And it just freaking hurt, man. So there was some of that, but mostly emotional pain. All right. Love the podcast from Luke. Good. I assume you're talking about the Couchfish one that I was on. If not, if you're talking about my Fairbanks one, also good. Thank you. All right. Dad's got blondish hair and a red beard. Pretty common. I think I saw percentages somewhere, and it's common. I don't remember the statistic now. Hello from New Jersey. I guess that's what NJ is. Hello, Billy. Is that like Billy? Hey, Billy. Carissa Gonzalez. My internet was lagging again. I don't know if you saw my. Listen, I'm trying. It's skipping down on me. So if I miss anybody's comments, I'm sorry about that. All right. What's my favorite part of my online journey so far? None of it. It sucks. I hate it. No, not really. I like watching the views go up, which is bad. That's probably not my favorite, but I do get excited, and then it kind of turns into an obsession. So I have to make sure to stop looking at my phone. But when I did my first video, and listen, I am under no illusions as to where all my success has come from. It's the fact that Brandon's in my videos, guys. So I'm coattailing hard, but I'm going to use any advantage I have, and Brandon's happy to help out. So that's been really great. I assume he's happy to help out. He's been happy so far, that turd bucket. But anyways, yeah, watching that first video hit into the 6-figure views, I was like, I can't freaking believe it. We're going. So that was pretty awesome. But no, the favorite thing is probably if I can figure out how to do it right, is shooting the videos is a ton of fun. But again, if you get in your head about it, it's not fun. It's miserable where you're like, this sucks. I'm not any good. So I have to kind of be worried about that. Oh, there's that New York deep dish pizza. So couch potato. Hey, what's up? I'm trying to read through every single message. Ditz baby. But there's too many. I don't think I can keep up. So I was going to go for an hour here. We're getting close to that. So I may have to cut this off here soon, but calling Joe, just subscribe. Well, thank you. Blue, you're enjoying this? Also, thank you. Thank you very much. Brandon just wants to make everyone rich. Why freaking not? Thank you, Brandon. Oh, there's Toot McBumbersnazzle. I just like the name. Even without Brandon, you're doing amazing. Thank you. And you're complimentary. But I'd probably read them even if you weren't Toot, because I like saying the name, McBumbersnazzle. All right, I'll try again. I love your hey, Carissa Gonzalez again. I just love videos with you, Brandon and Cam. You guys are hilarious. Hope to meet you guys someday. Yep. Well, roam around Alaska enough, you might see me. All right. I'm kind of glad your channel is small because live streams have less people. Yeah, a lot of people. I'm shocked. I thought I was going to sit here, guys, for like, that's why I brought like the sharpening stuff that I've done nothing with. Next live stream, I'll be sure to actually do something that people can watch. But I thought I would be sitting here for like 30 minutes and then get like 2 or 3 people and I was prepared to be excited for that. But this is really, really wonderful. So thanks everybody for sure. But enough of the sincerity. It's gross. Now let's get on to something real. All right, Louise Parker, that triple bird video made me want to vomit, but I got over it. You and me both. I almost did vomit. All right. Kat, glad you like hanging out with me. Would you and Brandon and Cameron ever write comedy sketches together? I've thought about this, and maybe, yeah, I'm not going to say no for sure, but his channel's not really a comedy sketch thing, and I don't know that's what I want my channel to be. And I think Cam might have done previously some comedy sketch stuff, and maybe he wants to as well. So I'm not really sure. But that is not actually something I want to do too much of. Comedy sketch, I watch a lot of it. I don't know, it's just hit or miss. I feel like I've said this a million times to Brandon stuff. The thing that Brandon has captured really well is it feels like watching the blooper reels when you watch his videos. And I really love that. I love when people are laughing and cutting up and stuff. And like when you watch SNL, which is obviously they do a bunch of sketches. My favorite ones I laugh the hardest are when the characters are breaking. And so having videos that you're just like genuinely doing so much crazy stuff, trying to make each other laugh the whole time. That's all those videos are. I really like that better. I hate to say better because I do like sketch as well, but I'm liking that right now. So for today, it's not really a goal of mine. All right. Natasha, this is a great question. Streams are awesome. What are Shelby's feelings around you doing more content? Sorry, trying again. All right, Natasha. Everybody just keep trying. I'll read what I can. My wife seems to be happy. If I can make money and it not be attached to where we live, not that we want to move a bunch or anything like that, I think that's a nice motivator. So it's definitely not a full-time thing for me right now, but she's super, super supportive. Again, I'll say it again, my wife is perfect in all ways. Sorry to all the ladies in the chat that you're just one step shy of my wife, and sorry to the men, because whoever you end up dating, marrying, etc., you will have second best at best. What do you think of Brandon's lube tub? I think he got rid of it finally. It was disgusting. It was disgusting. Yeah, I don't know more I can say. The lube tub. Come on, you freaking nasty. What do you think of Brandon's lube tub? First time watching Sea Rage. Thanks for joining. This is the first time I'm doing a live stream, so yeah, we're in this together. That's what makes cowbell so funny, Kaylee. Yes. It's something about seeing the people laugh. And I don't know if this is true. I wouldn't call myself a comedian or anything like that. I feel like sometimes comedians feel like that's a cheap way to get laughs or something, but I love watching freaking blooper reels. I watch if you guys don't watch The Office, you're crazy, but The Office blooper reels, I watch compilations of those so often, and I've seen every one of them so many times, but I die laughing every time. My favorite one, if you know, is when Dwight is trying to catch the guy who exposed himself in the parking lot to Phyllis. And I can't even remember what the line was, but he kept saying, isn't this going to bring more exposure to the penises? And he just couldn't get it out. That's my favorite blooper. The breaking character is the best. Yes, you're right. Tits baby, you've made me get back into Brandon recently. You guys vibe so well, and it's nonstop laughs. All right, cool. I'm glad you like it. Tracy Asen, Cameron grew up with comedy with his parents. I don't know anything about that, but I'm going to agree. My dad is, which he was in one of my videos, and he's gotten older now, and things change, of course, but I don't know, he was my original inspiration for sure. My dad's real funny. All right. Okay, Cods. Hey, man, I think you're a very good addition to the Iron Brandon Ferris videos. Keep it up. I've been a fan of him since he was at 14K. Well, now, hopefully you're a fan of me since basically nothing. I think I'm up to like 17,000 subscribers, which feels freaking good because I've definitely started some other channels that have never gotten past like 30. So it's nice getting a leg up in this world. If you guys have an opportunity to have a famous cousin, go ahead and take that opportunity. All righty. Jake, my favorite Alaskan realtor. Great to see you, bud. Hey, Jake. I don't know which Jake this is. I know a few Jakes, but if you're the Jake I'm thinking of, thank you, my friend. Pencil and Paper UK, thanks for answering my questions. All of your reaction videos, etc., are hilarious and heartfelt. If you ever do write together, I know we would all go crazy to support you. Yes. Jerby, I am back in Alaska. Do I have pets? I do. Another spoiler. You guys are good at guessing this. I think next weekend I'm going to do a video, or I've already done it, but a video with my dog is coming out. Let me see if I can get her. She's not the most disciplined. Wait, is that the right word? Not disciplined, but Poppy, come. It's a big house. Rich realtor, I hear her thumping around. Down here, Poppy. Here she comes. Yes. Yes. This is my puppy. Yes. Say hello to everybody. This is my daughter that I can show off. Oh, I love her so much. Off you go. She is a, which this is pretty basic as well. She is a mix between, she's mostly poodle. She's like 87% poodle or something. And the other side is a Bernese mountain dog. So a Bernedoodle. And I love her very much. She's a pretty well-behaved dog. She's curly too. Yeah. When my hair grows out and it's not like bedhead, we look pretty similar, which I'm very proud of. I like a dog that looks like me. Puppy. All right. We're getting a bunch of puppy comments. Amber's got a snake and a bearded dragon for pets. We all can't be normal, so someone's got to take in those little goobers. No, I'm joking. It's fine. Those are probably fun too. I love pretty much all animals. That's why I've been getting into hunting more, which I think a lot of people think this is exclusive from each other. I don't know what that was, but you guys know what I mean. I think hunting is a great way to get to know animals better. I know you're killing them, and so people are always like, whatever. I don't know. You have to learn a lot about them, and you get to be out in their ecosystem with them. All right. Alrighty. Dits baby, thanks that you're getting to know me. Yeah, I figured this first one, this will be fun. Something I thought about, I thought, what can I do on these lives here? And I'll probably just do a variety of things. I'll probably actually sharpen a knife on the next one and skip a few more questions. But you guys just let me know. Another thing I've been wanting to do, which is pretty dweeby, is I've beat a while ago Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze on the Switch. I don't know if you guys have played that or not. And I was like, I should go 100% that. And so a few nights ago, I went back through, and one of the things you got to do is, if you've ever played Donkey Kong at all, you know this, but they have time attacks, and they're freaking hard. I'm not that good. Maybe I was like, holy smokes! It took me like 2 hours to do the very first level to get the gold time. So I thought, you know what, a good live stream would be good for that, because it's like 2-minute runs or less, and then I can pause for a little bit. But I get pretty amped up, so that may not be the way to go with it. Couch Potato's got 5 dogs and 4 cats. Too many, Couch Potato. Too many. Holy smokes. Again, I'm always joking. Hope nobody gets their feelings hurt. You can have as many animals you want. Doesn't affect me in the least. 2 is enough for me. Dogs are the dogs are hard. Dogs are hard because I love them very much, but they're never top priority. So 2 is about all I can handle, and I don't ever want a dog that is neglected, not in like a terrible way. I'm not saying you're neglecting your dog's, Couch Potato, but for me, I'm speaking for me, is I've got a lot. You know, you've got work, you've got kids, you've got wife, you've got take care of the house, all the different things. And dogs aren't always at the top of that list, so they get pushed. But I'm doing with Poppy scent training. Ooh, I love it. I love it very much. So hopefully she gets better at that. Jackson, I thought Brandon wastes so much water to get the lube off. I'm not there when he washes the lube off, but it's got to be terrible. I can only imagine. Justin's got 3 bearded dragons and a chinchilla. Again, you guys with these weird animals. Have you ever had to wrestle? I like the use of wrestle, a grizzly bear. No, no. I wish, not really. They would obviously kill me. If there's anybody out there, you see these, listen, I'm going to bring reality to you guys. Grizzly bears are the greatest killers, unless you include humans with guns. Grizzly bears are the greatest killers of all time. They're better than anything else. They're better than anything else. You're not beating a grizzly. You're not beating a baby grizzly. Nothing. Big brown bears are made to freaking kill. So anybody out there thinking they can actually realistically fight one, I'm going to burst your bubble. Oh, good. Bumber Snazzle is back, just like saying the name. All right. Thanks for making the ride to work better. Please don't watch me while you're riding and texting when you're driving. Oh, you said ride. Okay. Maybe it was an Uber or something. I'll let it go. All right. Abyss, what's my favorite pasta shape? Abyss. Am I 10 that I'd have a favorite pasta shape? Elbow. Couch Potato, you would win. I would win whatever you were talking about. I've talked about too much already. Pet tarantula growing up, absolutely hated it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not here to judge anybody. I don't personally want a tarantula, but again, whatever. All right. What games do I play? If you're talking video games, which I hope you are, Crapif. That's a Crapif name if I've ever heard one. I got to put out the obligatory Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom, greatest game maybe ever made. That's probably my favorite. But under that, I like Metroidvanias real well. I like Blasphemous. If you've not played that, you should. If you like Metroidvanias, Blasphemous 2, and I really like Metroid Dread. But anyways, I play a lot of different things. I like little indie games the best because I don't like playing games for hundreds of hours unless it's Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, Louise Parker. I'll keep asking, but ask the boys if they will do another Back to Basics. And you're a new character. I think you would be a really fun addition. Don't know what that is. I'll try to remember to ask them. Okay, Bumber Snazzle, everybody, he rides a city bus, so we don't have to worry about him crashing. Hey, Remy's, Crapif, oh, ouch. Also, you got the name right. Oh, good. It's a Crapif name if I've ever heard it. I would win against a bear, Couch Potato. Thank you very much. I would not. What is Gmon? What is that? Crapif. 4,000 hours on, let me guess. Great munch on dairy. If he comes back around, hopefully I see it. Rax Gaming, back to basics. Another back to basics. Don't know. Easy BD, do you like cooking? I actually do like cooking. Better than what my videos lead you guys to believe. But I 100% need a recipe. I'm not that good. Deku's depression. I have no idea who you are, but I saw as your first live stream, figured I'd pop in. Well, thank you. Thank you. Your support means everything here. We were all waiting. I think I can probably finish this bad boy up. Deku, now that you have got here. All right, crap. If did you answer? Also remind Brandon that Phasmophobia Saturday, and he shouldn't miss it like last month. I've heard about this Phasmophobia. Is it scary? I don't know anything about it. Cat, Gary's Mod. Pretty close. What is that, a game? Gary's Mod? I really like video games, guys, if you can't tell. I like video games. Like, I listen to all kinds of video game podcasts basically every day. I've never heard of Gary's Mod. So that's got to be in the weeds or something. Are there more Brandon videos coming out with you? Yeah, there are. Bean Cake Cereal. What is with these names? Come on, guys. Do better. Crap if. Sandbox game that's really old and it's normally modded. Okay. All right. Well, I'll let that one slide. You're probably cool because you know something so cool. All right. Crooked Bane, Blake cooking and gaming channels would go crazy. I wish. I suck at gaming. I wish I could make gaming really hit off. And maybe I'll try a few videos, but I'm just not that good at it. So I don't know what it'd be. And I also have to concentrate so hard while I'm playing games. I don't think I would be funny at all. So we'll do some live streams with it and try it out and see what's going on. But Kat, hello to Oklahoma to you. You making home fries and cheeseburgers? Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. I have not played Grounded. Is that a survival game? Hate them. I don't really hate them. Can somebody point me to a survival game that I won't play, but if you can at least, maybe I'll think about it. I've downloaded a few like with Game Pass just because I was like, I don't really know. And I think Grounded's on Game Pass. I don't know what to do. I need a little direction. Like, come on. I get in this game. I'm like trying to dig stuff up. I was like, I don't want to have to Google. I do not want to have to Google my game. Anyways. Crap if Brandon probably will forget. He doesn't care about Phasmophobia. Just kidding. I have no idea. Pencil and paper. Mario Kart is the best. Agree or disagree? Disagree. Hot take. Don't really like Mario Kart that much. I didn't play video games since a kid. I got the Switch back in like 2019, and I got Mario Kart because I was like, "This is gonna be awesome! Everybody lives Mario Kart." And I'm like, "It's okay. It's fun to play with the kids, I guess." I don't know. I'm not gonna play Mario Kart a lot. So pencil and paper. Sorry about that. Can I live stream games? I'll give it a shot. I don't know what I need to do it. I'm having a hard enough time like figuring out how to hook a mic up. I think I'm going to hook a Switch up. I'll probably figure it out. I am like Nintendo stand all the way though. I do have an Xbox. I'd like a PlayStation for a few of their IP, but I just don't want to spend the money on a PlayStation for playing Ratchet and Clank. Basically, that's all. I used to play Ratchet and Clank when I was a kid. Crystal, I'm doing good. Hello. All right, Raft is a great game for you and the boys. Subnautica, tried it. Man. Scare you out of the water for months. Listen, all my water is frozen around here, so there's no worry about that. I will be out of the water for months. Although I may be doing a cold plunge. We'll see. Green Hell is a good survival game. Yeah, I've never heard of these things. You play it in VR. Don't have VR. Raft. Yeah. Who cares? All right, sending again because you were awesome. I'm jelly of your connection that got you out here. You should be. I think you're amazing and funny but the springboard of Brandon is a blessing for us all. Annie, you're correct. You should be jealous, and Brandon's awesome. Like the big bushy beard. Thank you, Jamie. Guy named Jay. Are you really Brandon Ferris's cousin? I am. I'm really his cousin. Yeah, we actually, a lot of people think we look a lot alike. Not true. We each have a red beard. And it's like, oh, you guys are exactly the same. If we shave the beard off, you guys would be like, you guys aren't related at all, except you're both white. You need an Amy for logistics with games. I just got a text from Amy for the first time. How long have I been doing BJJ? I did it for a little bit, like not very good casually when I was 17, so I won't count that. But I've probably going on 3 years now, 2-3 years doing BJJ. All right, Lethal Company. Okay, all right. You didn't play the classic Mario Kart. That's okay. You can't be blamed. I have played it before. That was on the SNES, right? But I did not play when it came out or anything. So, Crapith, want to see something cool like Real Big Fire Pool? I do want to see something cool, Crapith. Bigger like brothers. Yeah, we're fun. Have I watched House? I've seen it. I don't love it. I'm not a big show guy for the most part. That's not true. I like specific shows. Can we talk about Arcane? Are you guys good with that? I love this. I love that I can just talk about all the things I want to talk about. And hopefully some of you like Arcane. Good show. That's all I'm going to say. No, I really loved Arcane a lot. I don't watch a bunch of like adult cartoons or anything like that. I've definitely watched a few. Castlevania is probably what got me like started. And I was like, whoa, I am a dweeb. And it was pretty good. But Arcane, it was like, even my wife watched it and she still makes fun of me for watching adult cartoons. Anyway, sorry. I guess someone's comment caught my eye. They spelled Shrek Ice so horribly. Lisha, that Shrek Ice is so far off. You should be beat with a short-handled hammer. But anyways, yeah, the artwork, like I feel like you could cut any scene out of Arcane, it would be like something you'd hang on the wall. Man, it's freaking good. And what's his name? Who's the kid that can slow time? What's his name? Darn it. Echo. Anything he's in, it's like, oh, you guys can see me, but he's cool. He's so freaking cool. Some people have it. He's a fictional character, but that guy's got it. Arcane is great. I love Arcane. All of you. Good. Haven't seen it yet. All right. Well, I will try not to do any spoilers, I guess. Whoever said that. You should freaking watch it. It's Netflix. Yeah. If you have Netflix. Everybody's got Netflix, right? Oh, Taylor Swift's here. That's great to hear. You should call Brandon. I'm not going to call Brandon. Busy fella. Busy fella. I just finished Blue Eye Samurai. I did watch Blue Eye Samurai. Here's the thing I don't love about all the adult animation. Not all, but most. They really overdo it with the gore stuff. And maybe you guys don't agree. I'm like, this is just kind of gratuitous at this point. Blue Eye Samurai being one of them. I did like Blue Eye Samurai, and I like Castlevania, and they're both pretty gory and all that. And it's like, I think it's just a little over the top. That's probably another reason I like Arcane so well. I feel like they did it with a PG-13 rating, and they did good. I don't know. That's just me. Okay, you just got to say Lisha because I tend not to go away. Oh, Lisha. Okay, got it. Not Lisha. All right, crap if something. All right, it's me on YouTube. That's what was cool, I guess. Louise Parker, I have to go in late in England, but best of luck. I'll keep watching. Remember to ask about Back to Basics. You got it. Thank you for watching so much. Selena Gromley, you agree with the gore? Yeah. It's too much. It's too much. And some of the sex stuff in Blue Eyed Samurai, which you were like at a whorehouse. So I guess the setting, it was what it was. But when the lady pulls up out the back, guy, anyways, I'll keep this kid friendly here. Wendy's Nuts loves gore. So, well, name like Wendy's Nuts. What do you expect? Did you move to Loomis too, Blake? Nope. In Alaska. I'm getting tired. My throat's getting sore, guys. Did I watch Attack on Titan? No, I think my brother did. He's a real dweeb. If he's watching this, I think I'd say it to his face. Remember the wheelchair video? Yes, I do remember the wheelchair video. It was hilarious. Brandon took quite a few big spills on that one. If you're talking about the lube one, not permanently injured, but definitely hurt himself pretty good. If done well, gore is good. I think in the right setting, I guess. I just feel like sometimes it's too much, but Wendy's Nuts has something to say. I've never watched Blue Eye Samurai, and now I want to. All right. Thanks, Wendy's Nuts. Can we get a house tour? No, absolutely not, Beancake Cereal. How are you a man? Because I'm so great. Was that like shock? Like, how does this guy exist? Can't answer you there. Sam Woodard. No, who is that? Callum. Sam Woodard. Invincible. I love Invincible. A lot of gore in that one too, but that one they did good for some reason. Maybe just me. I don't know. I really liked it. I think it was supremely effective. Sorry if you've not seen the show, anybody. About to do a big spoiler for episode 1. But when you had pretty normal superhero video, and this is, of course, everyone knows, if you've seen the first episode, and then at the very end, people's heads are getting crushed and things, you're just like, oh my God, what am I watching here? So that was, I would say, not a gratuitous use. That was a good use of gore. You could argue that later on it's poorly used, but again, another good use of it. Again, more spoilers, everybody. But at the end of, I guess it was season 1, when J.K. Simmons, what's the dad's name? Omni-Man. J.K. Simmons. Can we talk about that guy? Love him. Wonderful man. When he is just shoving Grayson, what's his name? Dick Grayson? No, that's some other character. Anyways, Invincible. We're just shoving him through a train of people, which is an iconic scene. A lot of gore. Again, another, I think, a good use for it. Kayla Gum, I wish to say you were my favorite, but, I don't know you. So can we get a tour of Alaska then, Beancake Cereal? Yes, slowly through each video, you'll get to see a little bit more of Alaska. All right. Larissa has to go. Bye, Larissa. Wendy's Nuts is a streamer. I had to take my government name off this account as I go by Wendy in game. Didn't want to dox myself. Yeah, you can call yourself whatever you want, Wendy. I'm just making fun of you for it. All right, 1X Outlaw, for God so loved the world. All righty, thank you. Bible scripture. You know, I was born Christian. I'll go ahead and read this. That he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. John 3:16. Hope that helps somebody. Can you please do something funny? What would you like? I'm kind of getting tired here. You want to see me do a backflip? Too bad. I can't freaking do a backflip. All right. I'm going to probably end this one pretty soon. I'm sad now. Someone said I didn't do anything funny. Just kidding. All right. Thanks for the responses. A Turvekin video. Backflip. No backflips coming. It's been an hour 15. This has been a great first one, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who came out. Thanks to the guy who paid twice. Let me go back up to that. I don't know how to find it. How do you find those things? Super cool. That was nice of him. Wait, where is it? I don't know how this stuff works. I should really test this out. I thought this would be a slower live thing, and I would kind of get time to be alone and figure things out. But I'll better set up for next time. Do a little bit of research. Thank you guys all for coming out, and I'll think of something really fun to do next time. Goodbye.